Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back class 8 in your online computer class. So today I am starting your annual course. So your first chapter in your annual syllabus is chapter 9, Computer Ethics and Cybercrime. So before starting the video, I want you to be with book and pencil so that you can mark important points. Okay, your chapter is computer ethics and cybercrime. You must have heard these words before: cybercrime, computer ethics. So let's understand what are the meaning of these words. Okay, let's start with some examples. Suppose your teacher have gave you a project and you have completed that, and then some of your friend came and copies your project and present that project as his own. So student, is it right to do such kind of activity? So your answer is no, it is not right. Similarly, suppose your boss has given you the task for designing a logo for his company, and what you do, you copies a design from the website of a famous company and present it as a logo designed by you. So is this correct to copy a symbol from of any company and present that symbol that was designed by you? So this is wrong. Similarly, if you have suppose you have bought a game CD from the market, and you have decided to make a number of copies of that CD, and you have decided to make a number of copies and you sells them to your friends at any price. So is this correct? You have bought a CD, you made lots of copies of that CD and you sells those CD to your friends or to your friends at any price. So this manner is not this is not right? Similarly, your friend knows your email password and he or she uses it to open your mailbox without your permission. So this is also not correct, right? So from the above cases, you will be able to distinguish between right and wrong actions. So what is this? The all the above cases are the ethical behavior. These are not the ethical behavior. This is all the cases are wrong, right? So the above cases do not display ethical behavior. Now, what is this ethical behavior? Ethical behavior is means to behave according to the moral principles. So the ethic is the study of what is right and wrong in human behavior. Okay, so all the cases above all are unethical, right? They are not according to our moral principle. So what is ethical behavior? Ethical behavior is the study on knowing the difference between right and wrong. Okay, so ethic is concerned with distinguishing between right and wrong actions. Computers nowadays are widely used in homes, schools, offices, hospitals, banks, railway stations, shops, and so on. The use of computer is increasing day by day, right? So thousands of people use them to perform a variety of tasks. As the use of computer is increasing in our day-to-day life, it becomes essential that we follow some rules while using them. we must also know about the harm committed by some people through the use of computer. So ethics, this ethics are a set of moral principles that govern an individual or a group on what is acceptable behavior while using a computer. Computer ethic is a set of moral principles that govern the usage of computer. As the use of computer is increasing day by day, the fraudsters are also increasing, right? So we learn about the computer ethics. So computer ethics deals with the rules and practices that we should follow while working on computer. It is very important for everyone to know these rules in order to prevent fraud and crime related to the use of computer. So the rules, there are 10 rules commonly referred to as the 10 commandments. These rules are made to reduce the crimes related to computer. Computer fraud and computer crime are now common. So these rules are made to reduce these crimes. So there are rules which are made to reduce these crimes. So 10 rules which are commonly referred to as the 10 commandments, which are defined by the Computer Ethics Institute located in Washington, D.C. These 10 commandments of computer ethics were presented in Dr. Rahman C. Bakrin's paper In Pursuit of 10 Commandments for Computer Ethics. So these are the rules you can see in this slide. These are the 10 commandments which we have to follow while using computer, and which we have to keep in mind to reduce these crimes. So the first rule is you shall not use a computer to harm other. Suppose, what does it mean? It refers that you are deleting others' important files and documents. Right? If you delete any other's file without his or her permission, then it is bad. Right? It is bad. It is bad while you steal or destroy other people's notebook. It is similar to that. It is equally bad to access and destroy their files also. Second is, you shall not interfere with other people's computer work. This means that you know what are the computer viruses? Computer viruses are small programs that disrupt other people's computer work by destroying their files. So this refers to this, that you should not you should not spread the computer viruses or to delete any other's file. These computer viruses takes huge amount of computer memory and computer time also. So generating or spreading computer viruses is unethical, because spreading viruses leads to the damage of others' files. So this is considered as an unethical. Third is, you shall not snoop around in other people's computer files. It refers to reading other people's email is as bad as opening or obtaining others' non-public files. Right? It should be judged the same way as stealing their document. Right? It is judged as the same way as reading other people's email or as opening and reading their letters. Right? It is that bad to see their public's any other's private file, right? Any other personal document. It is bad. So this is the third commandment, that we should not see others' private files or personal documents without their permission. Fourth commandment is, you shall not use a computer to steal. It means that using computer to break into the account of a bank and transferring money should be judged as robbers. Okay, we should not use computer to break into any other's bank account and take money from there. So it is considered as unethical. Fifth is, you shall not use a computer to bear false witness. It means that we should not spread false rumors about a person or false propaganda about anyone. We should not spread false rumors about anyone. Sixth is, you shall not copy or use proprietary software for which you have not paid. It means that you should not copy a software for which you haven't paid, because that software is not your property. Seventh is, you shall not use other people's computer resources without authorization or proper compensation. It means that you shall not use other people's resources without their permission. It is like hacking a system. It is like using the resources of other people's without their permission. Okay, so it is considered as unethical. Eighth is, you shall not appropriate other people's intellectual output. It means that suppose you have written the program for your software company, and someone have stolen your program without your permission. It is like this, like copying somebody else's program without proper authorization, right? Ninth is, you shall think about the social consequences of the program you are writing or the system you are designing. It is like if you are making animation film for children, so you are responsible for their content, whether the scenes you have included are harmful, or you have to think about computer issues in a more general social framework. Suppose if you are making an animation film, so whatever the content you have used, whatever the scenes you are including, is it harmful for the children or not? You have to think about that. You have to think about the result after that, right? So it is unethical if you are spreading something bad for the children, right? So it is very important to think about the social consequences. What is the impact after that? We have to think about that. Okay, now 10th is, you shall always use a computer in ways that ensure consideration and respect for your fellow humans. It means that computer communication, you should be nice to other people. If you are communicating to other people through the computer, so you should keep in your mind that you should not use any bad language, and you should be very nice to other people. So these are the 10 commandments, and these are the 10 commandments which we have to follow while using computer. And if you will not follow these commandments, then it is considered to be as illegal, and there are strict laws against it. Okay, and then you have to study till here, you have to read it, and you have to revise all the 10 commandments. In the next class, we will study about the internet ethics. So today we have studied about the ethics, what is ethical behavior, and what are computer ethics. Okay, and what are the 10 commandments. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.